how to avoid muting the strings when you play the chords. This is a very common issue on the guitar, okay? Let me give you an example. I've got A minor chord and listen how it sounds. Can you hear? It's kind of muted on the strings 1 and 2. And many times you've got the fingers correctly on the fretboard and you may be thinking why it doesn't sound good, okay? And the problem is that what you are doing probably, you are positioning your fingers too flat on the fretboard, okay? So let me give you an example. So imagine this is the fretboard of the guitar. Many times you place the finger like this, okay, on the neck. What it does, it grabs the string that you want to play here. So this string is played with this part of the finger, but unfortunately it's muting with this part of the finger, the string underneath. Does it make sense? So the solution will be to change this shape from that to this, okay? Because now your finger is more in a vertical position to the fretboard, if you know what I mean, yeah? So look, so I had my fingers before like this, and now I try to change this, I'll be more like this. Can you see? I kind of push my hand. So it's this rotation with my thumb I'm doing here, okay? So as you see now, look, it's muted. And now as I roll this, can you hear? The sound is appearing, okay? So certainly I'm doing something right here, yeah? And now all notes are ringing. And now look, again, if I try to lay this finger flat, this finger's flat, it makes some noises, okay? Which are not particularly pleasant. So remember, the way you position your fingers is extremely important, okay? So more like this, less like that. This position is extremely useful in some cases if you want to play the strings and if it's desired thing you want to do, okay? Because sometimes when you play the power chords, we need to kind of mute the strings underneath, look. And I've got everything else muted because this is what I want to have here in this chord, okay? So remember, the way you position your finger is very important. Second thing, I would just pay attention to my first finger, okay? Sometimes what's happening also is, look, when I play my A minor chord, I can put my finger through, okay? Can you see? I've got some space here underneath, okay? And many times people kind of touch the neck from the bottom like this, or they wrap their hand around like this, and everything is quite closed. And again, it may cause the problem because you are muting the first string now. Listen to this. Okay, so trying to create some space here under my first finger will definitely solve the issue. Okay, if you have any questions, you can always ask me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, on my website, and I will do the video for you.